with the Titanic in one of the few rare sights when they were afloat together. This photograph was taken out of the Harland and Wolff shipyards in Ireland. Titanic was being fitted out, and the Olympia had to return to the yards for repairs to its propeller. Workers loaded on 5,892 tons of coal along aboard the Titanic for her maiden voyage. Due to the coal miners' strike, several liners could not be loaded with coal just to fill Titanic's bunkers. She burned 490 tons per day. Several thousand tons of coal remain scattered across the debris field. The North Atlantic, even in the mild months, it is cruel. Bad-tempered seas, wild hurricanes howl across the icy gray-green gales striking violently from the north and from the west. Icebergs thunder to the sea, cracked from the frozen waste of Greenland. They float like deadly drifting islands south past the Grand Banks. It was the spring, in April, on a calm, still, moonless night, that the great white star liner, the Titanic, on her maiden voyage to New York in 1912, sped across the quiet North Atlantic into a massive barricade of ice. Suddenly, almost silently, an iceberg scraped her. Suddenly, almost silently, an iceberg scraped her starboard side, and within 3 hours, she had sunk. Titanic disappeared beneath the ocean, carrying 1,523 passengers, of crew and millions, millionaires, members, men, women, and children, to their facing death. This tragedy, this tragic loss of the Titanic, the greatest ship the world had ever seen, was proof once more of the dangers of the North Atlantic. The Olympia under construction. At the Harland Wolff shipyards in Ireland, Titanic is barely visible on the left-hand side. Nearly 15,000 yard workers were employed to build the Olympia and Titanic. Titanic was the largest moving ship that has ever been constructed. The Titanic is visible in the background in the left of this photograph. Nearly 15,000 workers were employed to build the Olympia and Titanic, the largest moving objects that ever had been constructed. Titanic is visible in the background in the left gantry. To accommodate the giant liners, Harlan and Wolff removed 3 existing slipways from its Queens Island Belfast yards and replaced them with 2 huge new slips, especially reinforced with steel and massive layers of concrete, 4.5 feet thick. Towering above them was a new 170-foot gantry, the largest ever erected in the world. When the Titanic sailed on her maiden voyage, her crew included an engineer staff with 9 of the best engineers of the day. This winch from the Titanic was recovered from the bottom of the ocean.